We'll start sending it to all members.
Okay, I think we are live. I hope so. It looks like we have a little bit of a delay, but I am broadcasting live from New York City. I am Chrissy Mashinsky, CEO and co-founder of USA Strong IO, and welcome everyone. These are the FAQs of how to join the site if you are a small business, a local manufacturer. If you make your products anywhere in the US, it is just so important for you to know how to join the site. We get a ton of questions all the time, and I thought it'd be really great if we just started to answer them right here live. So we're going to start some questions that we already know that we owe the community answers on. So Mimi, the head of design, is going to start just rapid fire shooting them out to me, and I'm going to try and answer them as fast as I possibly can. But as a quick update and some housekeeping items, we have now almost 200 vendors on the site, which is just incredible. We launched less than a year ago, and I'm so grateful for all the people that have been working on the site, past and present. And we are excited for all the ambassadors who are new. I know there's a big rally happening pretty shortly, in less than 10 minutes, for new ambassadors that we have near and far. There's new folks coming from California, New York. The South is doing just amazing. So we are so excited for those new ambassadors. What I'm super excited about are the amount of ambassadors that I've known since I was a kid. You know, I know I look like a kid, but I'm not, you know. So, you know, there's a lot of folks that are joining that I've known since high school. And that's what makes this whole company so near and dear to my heart, is that everyone that is part of it is either someone that I've known for 20 years plus, or somebody that I've worked with in the past, someone I grew up with. So it's about truth and transparency, and I wouldn't have them involved in USA Strong, helping to verify products or making products or helping represent who you are or what you do if I didn't know them. So let's take it away, Mimi, with some rapid fire. Here we go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So how do I become an ambassador on USA Strong?
Amazing. Yeah. So how do you become an ambassador? Well, first of all, you can go to the site and you can, under About Us, there's a drop down and you can click on how to join. We made it really easy for you to see not only the team members that we currently have, but then you can join and someone will get back to you. We have an inbox specifically just for ambassadors. And I think we now have 13 or 14 dedicated ambassadors by state. So if you live in, let's say, Vermont, and you want to be an ambassador, that would be great because you would, you know, work from Vermont, remote, and you would help us verify that products are made locally in Vermont. And then you would help us with social and you would share what is happening locally in Vermont. So you can reach out to us either through a DM on Instagram. You can reach out to us through a message on Facebook at USA Strong IO. You can tweet at us. You can tweet at me at Chrissy Mashinsky, and that's Chrissy with a K. But there's all kinds of ways that you can reach us. But specifically, you can go to usastrong.io and just hit that drop down, and you can see join and how to become an ambassador. Great.
Amazing. All right, next up. How are you different from Amazon or Etsy?
Ooh, I love this. You know, everyone knows that we're kind of like the anti-Amazoners. We started that last year when everyone said, no, Amazon's amazing. You can't take on Amazon. And I said, but they take so much money from small businesses. You know, I get it. I get that, you know, Amazon probably is something that you've become really accustomed to, but we're different because, we're giving 90% back of what you're spending with us right into your community. And so it's really important, not only that we're promoting USA made products, so that would be the number one difference between us and Amazon, right? We only showcase USA made products, but then we're giving 90% back to USA made communities, right? So we're going to start showing really where your dollar is going. And if we can show that to every single shopper, right? Showing that through the blockchain, this is where your dollar's going. I think that would be super amazing for you to see out there as a shopper, because I would imagine if you saw where your dollar was going on Amazon, you probably wouldn't want to shop there anymore. And as far as Etsy, Etsy is very crafty. We're not crafty. We fit right between Etsy and Amazon, I would say. I always think of Amazon more masculine, right? We represent, 70% of our sellers are female. I always think of them as electronics or male. And then Etsy is, I would say, just craft. I don't think of them past just that knitting or just kind of spun. So we definitely represent Main Street America. We definitely have a different feel where if you were walking down Main Street back when Main Street was just the most amazing place we would hang out with our boyfriends and girlfriends. And it was always the greatest stores. That's what we are. We have all of the most amazing products, from shoes to athletic to food, all of the things that you need to run to town for kids' clothing, for arts and crafts, for men's. So we represent, what is Main Street in every single town.
All right, next up, how do you verify your products on the site are made in the USA?
Yeah, great question. So how do we verify? It starts with the ambassadors. It really starts with those people in the field. It starts with the local community. It starts with you out there in the field saying, you know what, this store is local. This store manufactures. I can actually see that this person is making something locally. And it's more than just one person. What we look for are multiple people that can say, this is a valid resource. 3 people, can verify it. We put it on a map, and you can see that under small business. You can zoom into the location, understanding that location is real, seeing the storefront. We like to show the business owner's face. That might seem obvious to some of you, but it's really important to know the business owner's name, showcasing that. And making sure that, the person in the field, the ambassador, speaks to that person and says, okay, why don't you show me what you do? I remember we did a wonderful interview with a woman, Candles by, it was Ari, right? Candles by
Wellness by Ari. Yeah.
Wellness by Ari. And, we did a Zoom with her. And she just started whipping up a batch of candles right in front of us. I mean, that is verification, right? You can actually see these folks making these products right in front of you. So that's the beginning of the process, is really those local ambassadors going and seeing. And during COVID, of course, that's been difficult. So we have been very creative in figuring out new ways to connect with those people.
All right. And then this is for the sellers on our site. Can made-to-order products be on your site?
Yeah, so we love made-to-order products, and we know that a lot of U.S. manufacturers are made-to-order or small batch. So, it's important for us to be transparent about delivery time, and we have a drop-down for that, so make sure you look at the delivery times.
Amazing. How do sellers get paid?
How do you get paid? Yes, so sellers who are on our site, there's a drop-down that you can look for at the bottom left corner of USA Strong.io. And there's a pay calendar. and we are 9 payments in right now. Every month gets bigger and more successful, and we're so excited to start ranking those states of sellers who are successful.
And
So every 30 days we're paying out. Yeah.
great to know. How do sellers ship their products through our site? How does the shipping work?
Yeah, well, shipping is definitely difficult. I mean, that has been one of the biggest hurdles of this. When we first started, every shipper or storefront could pick their own shipping. We've decided to go to free shipping. We don't charge Prime. We don't double charge, right? So we're not charging you, the customer, for Prime, which, you know, is how Amazon bumps up their P&L. So we're taking the hit on that as much as we can. But everything is free ship, and then the seller ships you however they see fit. Some sellers ship UPS, some sellers ship USPS. But again, it's not about charging the customer, the end consumer, and it's not about charging the seller. And that's what's really important to us, is making sure that this is not a profit center.
Love that. And if you want to become a seller, you know, through a live, or if you see us out on social, how do you become a seller on USA Strong?
Yeah, the first thing you do if you want to become a seller is go to the drop down, get verified. It's as simple as that. And once you apply through there, you're in the system and you can start. You must have a PayPal to get started with us. That's how we pay you out every single month.
Love it, love it.
I love these questions. They're so good.
And then, you know, what if a seller wants to be featured on Local Friday on Strong TV? How do they do that?
Yeah, so Strong TV is really important. Local Fridays is something we created on Black Friday of the biggest shopping day of the year. We renamed it. And this is something that we bring every Friday. And it's about going to your local town, Main Street America, and we bring to you digitally those stores. And it's about showing the products that these makers make. We know that you can't make it to Chicago, Illinois. We know that you can't make it to Detroit, Michigan. We know you can't make it to Tampa, Florida, but you may want to support those storefronts because they're making locally. So we bring it to you and we show it to you every single Friday. And if you're a vendor and you want your products on Local Friday, all you need to do is mail your products to us. And we can give you that address. You can reach out to us at usastrong@usastrong.io. And once we receive your products, we will review it. Our team verifies it, and we will add you to Strong TV.
All right, and then last but not least, if you're either a customer or a seller, how should they reach out if someone needs our help? Where can they find us?
Yeah, great question. How do you find us? So we like to be on every single channel that we can be on. So whether it's YouTube, Reddit, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, if I didn't mention Twitter, we have, USA Strong's Twitter, we have California Strong's Twitter, and we've got the Chrissy Mashinsky Twitter. I get a lot of DMs from you. I love it. Keep reaching out. So you can reach us through those. We always respond. We always take your messages. We get back to you as soon as we can. Email, usastrong@usastrong.io, or you can email me directly, Chrissy, which is KRISSY, @usastrong.io.
Love it. I think you just nailed rapid fire questions. ABCs with USA Strong.
I love it. Thank you, everybody. We love you. We welcome anybody who wants to apply as long as you're manufacturing here in the U.S. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.